Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Expos and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they entered play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Yeah, that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Reds will have his terrific speed to contend with at first, right out of the chute.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
At the plate, Willie Adames. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Kiermaier aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Now batting, Stephen Segui. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
from the stretch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Winker is right there, one down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 27 homers and an even 90 RBIs. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
That is good. The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Charlie Morton starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long. Now
in the box, Nicolas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping in now, Jessie Winker. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a .303 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh. 1-0.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bullet back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Russell Martin now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Casali corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Brandon Lau. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Lau, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He swings and grounds it to short. Senzel fields it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 276 the average coming in for him, and even 20 home runs and 55 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, who move to the 3rd with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Charlie Morton. 9-1-2 due up.
Charlie Morton.
First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Softly hit out to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He singled to open up the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kevin Kiermaier becomes the first out of the inning.
Really, Adames.
In now, Willie Adames. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it is. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Stefan Segui, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Trevor Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Digging in, Nicolas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. All even now, 2-2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Jessie Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and he pops him up. Segui in foul ground, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Russell Martin. This pitch is popped up. And no one will get this one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
1 out, nobody on. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot for Russell Martin. Number 26 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now Brendan Lau.
Number 22.
And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Charlie Morton, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Montreal is out in front 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Their count now at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kevin Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Votto is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, number 96.
Stepping in, Stephen Segui. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. First pitch on its way. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fouled away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Ben Zobrist would be next. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Aristides Aquino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Adames picks it up, and there's one down now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. So the base is empty here with one away, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So stepping in, Curt Casali. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. One out and a runner on second base. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jessie Winker.
Standing in now, Jessie Winker. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Winker is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
A time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. 3 runs already home here. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Reds lead it 4-2. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Reds, number 55, Robert Stevenson.
To those of you just joining us, we're in the 6th inning, nobody out.
The second baseman.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His second home run of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Russell Martin now.
Now batting, catcher.
He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Oh, a diving stop. Wow.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Reds are on top, 4-3. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Eric Gagne will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Eric Gagne.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Lifted into center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. So striding in, Curt Casali, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Mark Payton will see what he can do off the bench, as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-1. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Aquino at second, Peyton on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Cliff Floyd will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, Cliff Floyd.
What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
The traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Chaz Rowe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be Jessie Winker.
The center fielder, Jessie Winker.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, and he popped him up. Adames has it, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here's the 0-2. In the air now out to left field. Lau comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Over the bullpen and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 201 in his career, as it is now 7-3.
Number 44.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Way to get dirty. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 96.
At the plate, Stefan Segui. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Ready now for Cincinnati, Curt Casali. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 1-1 home. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Matt Bowman.
Freddie Galvis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped up. Segui moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, no left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. But they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46, Pedro.
Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Brendan Lau, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Cincinnati Reds with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Trevor Bauer hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.